What's up, everybody? Rob Ferretti with a Volt winter update. And what is the winter update? It's not the best winter car. Nothing to do with the tread or the tires or anything like that. It's either my use is incredibly different than most people's uses, or the car is not as great in the winter. Now, one of the things that I was really happy with during the summer and the spring and the fall was that I didn't have to use any gas. In the winter, if it gets too cold, the gas motor turns on. And what's too cold, -10? No, it's really like anything below 40 degrees. The engine turns on, and I don't know what the exact temperature is, you can look that up. The engine turns on and burns gas. So here I am burning through gas just because it's cold outside, and the engine is running for no reason, and that sort of defeats the purpose of an electric car. Now, I wanted to see what would happen if I drain the tank all the way, and I still may do this, drain the tank all the way, and just ran it on battery and the thing tries to turn on and it doesn't. Like, who knows? I maybe get stuck on the side of the road. It's interesting what, as long as there's battery power in it, what Chevy did to deal with that situation. But the car itself, it almost feels like it has a shorter range as well. And that's a big concern to me. Luckily, I got this high-speed charger over here against the wall, and that now charges the car in like 4 or 4.5 hours. Full charge on the car now, it was reading like 60-something miles during the summer. It only reads like between 38 and 42 miles to empty in the winter. And I don't know if it's just because I've only been driving it myself and I do mostly highway, or I don't know, or just the cold could have something to do with how much battery it holds, who knows. A thing that most people don't think about is that the Volt in electric cars are the opposite of gas cars, whereas a gas car gets better highway miles than city miles. An electric car is the complete opposite, and the electric car burns through a lot more battery on the highway, even when you're coasting or doing anything, just to maintain that speed of 60 or 70 miles an hour. It takes a lot of battery to get that and hold that, and especially if you're going up a hill. With a gas engine, you don't really notice that depletion in MPGs, and it's if you drive in the city, you're usually just burning gas sitting there. This is quite the opposite. So this gets much, much, much better city mile per gallon or mile per charge than it would on the highway. And since I do 16 miles a day in each direction on the highway, I sort of chew through the whole battery going to and from home. But that's sort of the update. It's less of an electric car in the winter, if that makes sense. Cold weather is not the friend of the Chevy Volt. Still not complaining, but I did have to go fill the car up at the gas station because it was reading low gas, even though I never drained it to the point where I had to use fuel to get around. So things that you don't realize, I didn't expect, but it is what it is. I mean, it's still a decent commuter car. The electric seats are nice. The heated steering wheel is nice for a $32,000 or $33,000 car. It's really hard to go wrong. It's just 40 miles of range is not as good as 65 miles of range. Now, whether I had 65 miles that was a real 40, I don't think it was the case. I think I was getting 50 plus miles of range in the warmer weather. We'll find out when spring comes around. I've got this for another 2 years, and it's treated me well so far. Still giving you a thumbs up on buying one if you're interested in it. But if you live up in Manitoba or something like that, you may want to look for something else. Thank you for watching, if you're buying it specifically for an electric car. Thank you for watching. I will catch you next time. Thanks for making it through the whole video. I appreciate it. If you like what you saw, like below, comment below. Those both help my videos go up in rankings, and that helps me out. So thank you for that. If you don't enjoy it, don't say anything. But since YouTube does its own things in the end here, I have 20 seconds in which to do that. And that's going to stop right now.